So I am about a week behind on this latest Star Wars comic, which is issue 36. Now the last batch of issues has of course been all individual stories. Lando Calrissian, Han Solo, and this time R2-D2. Now, right from the get-go, you're thinking, how the hell can you tell a good story with R2-D2? Well, it just so happens that they pull it off here. Jason Aaron somehow has this talent to make the most obscure things the most entertaining and well-written things. And from what we see here is right off the bat is that R2-D2 doesn't need to say anything other than let his actions speak. And that's very, relevant in this comic considering he's here to rescue C-3PO, who of course once again finds himself in trouble because of course he does. And we see that C-3PO is actually about to be dismantled by Darth Vader, who wants nothing more than just to see that droid be ripped apart. Now R2 here more or less uses, I guess, his brains, you can say. He makes a bunch of stormtroopers kill each other by tapping into the systems, all while he's making the Empire panic while they think there's a giant menacing robot here who's taking, everything down, which is honestly pretty great that, you're looking at R2-D2 while they think it's this giant steroid-infused, K2SO looking thing, which it's not. And, one of those droids even makes a little cameo in here, which I thought was pretty clever. Now, all in all, this comic was really entertaining and funny from top to bottom, considering he's even able to pilot an X-Wing and escape a bunch of, stormtroopers, because, well, stormtroopers aren't really good at anything, and even able to break away from Darth Vader himself, who's also confused to the fact that a droid is doing all this. And we actually learn in this comic how he's able to do this due to some minor upgrades that have been done by a certain person, which I honestly thought was great. Overall, this comic really surprised me. I mean, you look at the comic and you think R2-D2, what the hell can you do in 22 pages with that? But they do a lot, and it's quite amazing what they're able to pull off with it. Giving R2 this characterization that he hasn't really had, and then of course shoving C-3PO in there so you can just hate him just a little bit more because he doesn't stop whining. And you can read his dialogue and you just absolutely hate him because everything is his fault. Which, once again, credit to Jason Aaron for being such a talented writer and capturing the voice of these characters in these pages. Overall, really tremendous comic, and I can see why everybody was raving about it. 9 out of 10.